Hey everybody, welcome back to my vlog, Mrs. Whitney Witt. So today, a lot of part of like me getting ready to have a little nugget is to get healthy as much as possible and you know, get my body ready, that kind of thing, you know, trying to be, I mean, you know, if you're gonna do it right, know what I mean? A big way that I have been doing that, because I had to be honest, like I'm not like, you know, eating salads every day, and I've always been like, I feel like I'm not getting enough fruits and vegetables on a day-to-day basis. Now I am taking my prenatal vitamins, but I also want to get my vitamins from natural food. So thanks to my husband, he's actually gotten me on to the whole smoothie kick, and especially green smoothies. And I've been watching It's Judy's Life, and while she was pregnant, she always would make green smoothies at home. So I have been able to start doing that, and today I'm going to do a demonstration on how I make my green smoothies. A lot of people have been like, you know, I would post pictures on Facebook and Instagram, and people are always like, oh, what are you putting in it? How do you make it? Blah, blah, blah. So today I wanted to go ahead and show you guys how I make it. And all of this stuff, green smoothies are so easy to make. It's pretty much however you want it to taste. So you can put it in there. It varies from day to day, but this is just an example of how I do it. So come on, I'll show you how I do it. Okay, so here is my blender, and I've already went ahead and like tried to like divide up the food just to make it a little bit faster. These are just some blueberries, some strawberries, not a lot, and a banana. And I also have a big bag of spinach here. I usually actually use kale, but today I'm going to use spinach. And the way I keep my vegetables from spoiling, or, you know, because I hate going out to buy stuff and then I don't have time to use it and it goes bad. So I'm actually going to bag these up soon. But like my kale and my spinach, I actually keep it in the freezer. So you just want to shove that in there, and everything is really, you just kind of eyeballing it. I don't use like specific measurements or anything. So see, that looks about good. And I also use Greek yogurt, and I use Greek yogurt because and this is a store brand, I am the budget queen, okay? So I like Greek yogurt just because it has more protein in it. And I also like to use sometimes I use pineapple, but today I'm going to use 100% pineapple juice. It's good to put a liquid in the smoothie just to make it a little more smooth and drinkable. And I like this because it's 100% juice, no sugar added, and pineapple I found is awesome for covering the taste of spinach and kale. So any greens, this stuff, because it's so sweet and it doesn't counteract weirdly. Just gonna put this just a little bit. Okay. So we are all done, and this is the finished product. And the thing about blueberries is you get these little skins and there's nothing you can do. They don't really bother me too much when I'm drinking it. But, so that's what it looks like, nice, pretty green. Okay, so I typically make my smoothies the night before because I'm not a morning person and ain't nobody got time for that in the morning, or at least I don't. So I just can pour them in my little, like really it's like a, you know, those like thermal cups, just to keep it cool. And yeah, I'm good to go for, you know, my morning beverage. So yeah, that's about that for the smoothie. So I hope you like it. If you have any other recipes or techniques, leave it in the comments. I love sharing recipes for smoothies. And also I saw a really good tip on Instagram. I can't remember who it was. Maybe I'll put it in the bottom. But so they recommended doing like little baggies per smoothie. So like just pre-cutting all your fruits and veggies, so you don't have to like, you know, do all that before. You can just dump it in there. So that may make it easier for if you want to do it in the morning. Just dump it in the blender because it's already pre-made. Boop. and do it. It is time for the health insurance tip of the day, or of the vlog. The health insurance tip of the day is during open enrollment, when you're selecting your policy, if you have more than one option, really read the fine print and look at what you're getting. If you are changing insurances for any reason, make sure the doctors that you want to see are in network for that plan. You can call the insurance company ahead of time to make sure that your doctors are in network. Because remember from the last tip, that's the best way to save money. So say if you use a service and it's not covered, you're going to have to pay out of pocket because the insurance company is going to maintain that it is the member's responsibility to know their coverage prior to getting a service. So know your actual coverage by really looking at your open enrollment documents. Don't just sign up for it and be like, yeah, because you may end up getting screwed over in the end. And also, know who designed your policy. The insurance company does not design your insurance plan. Your employer does. They negotiate, and your employer is the one that actually creates, signs on the dotted line of what your benefits are going to be. So if there's something you need or there's something's lacking, talk to your employer about it. They're the ones who had to say, let your voice be heard, and maybe, it may not work, but those are the people that actually design your policy. The insurance company simply, gives them the options, your employer picks and chooses, and then the insurance company just administrates it. So the takeaways: 1, always look at your policy and know your coverage before you get a service. 2, know who designs your policy, your employer, not the insurance company. Until next time, guys, bye and cheers.